Hello, I'm Underway. Welcome back to another episode of my Hearts of Iron 4 playthrough. It's Poland, caught between a rock and a hard place. We are fighting, well, we'll be fighting against a souped-up Germany and a souped-up Russia, who've both gone up one notch on the meter, introduced in the latest patch. In the last episode, we finished our conquest of Czechoslovakia. We're now preparing for an anticipated war against Germany. We're going to try and, I think, go all out and try and beat Germany in a war before inevitably Russia decide they want to invade us from the east. We can invite Latvia to join our faction. I'm not sure if we're going to. My main concern is just having this extra bit of border to defend against the Russians. Is it worth it for the handful of divisions they can contribute to the defence of it? I'm not sure. We've got a research slot available. We do need to get motorised soon. But as it stands, we are fairly maxed out on what we can spare. So perhaps we'll research that. Is there any industry research we can do? Not yet. It's only June 38th. We've got a while to go, so we can do these two here. So let's do motorised whilst we're awaiting 179 days. Got one free dockyard, not going to worry about that. We're not choosing any fighters, I miss fighters. I would like to have an air force. At the moment though, it can't really take priority over just getting more divisions out. Because we're very thin along part of this front and we have no troops against East Prussia. We need to assemble some kind of force so we can take East Prussia quite quickly. And then redirect the troops to the west. At the moment we've only got infantry divisions and the occasional cavalry one. We have no tanks, which is another thing we're working on currently. We've got 137 light tanks built at the moment, so it's not going to be too long now until we can start fielding some armoured divisions. Also, we do need motorised infantry. We'll pair them to start with cavalry. Until we've got enough motorised. So 180 light tanks, get out of those, so it's come up with 10, so 180 tanks per division, we have 140. So soon we'll be able to order our first one. We're going to keep going down this industrial area. We've still got enough time until Germany actually attacks us, so I wouldn't expect them to do it before the rough sort of time they did it historically. And they've only just done the Anschluss. They are going straight down this path though. They're doing the Second Vienna Award currently. Okay, so they're heading towards their alliance of Italy. That's what they normally do. We have available planes and reserves. Okay, we're lacking fighters though. We have a 10,000 deficit in infantry equipment. That's only 132 days though, so that'll be gone by the end of the year. We'll speed up time a bit. So as we stand, we've got a southern flank here. This is going to be a defensive force. We're not going to move forwards here immediately after going toward Germany. Just to try to hold our position. We're a little bit light, mainly on this southern bit here. I'm not too concerned about this area because it's mountainous and there are forts. There's a sizable build-up of forces there though. And then this Red Army here is going to be our main offensive force, charged with just closing this gap and shortening our front line, taking Breslau. And then on the north we've got another defensive line just to hold, and then we are going to assemble a fourth group to take East Prussia. And then it's just a case of trying to push forward and take some key cities. So we are going to be up against it. They have many more divisions than us. We'll see. They are 22 away from being in a faction with me. And of course we do have to think about these guys here aren't added to the plan. Or at least one wasn't. We do have to worry about Russia and what they're going to do. Because they're probably going to want to attack me at some point. I wonder whether we should support fascism down here. But they'll probably just join the Axis. Which makes things difficult for us. very little friends other than these very weak countries up here. In terms of the east, there's not much in the way of defensive line we can take, probably along this mountain range, Trulevol, and then we'll try and assemble some kind of this forest. That's fairly good territory to defend in, but probably up through here, through Blesek, I can't pronounce that, up through Grodno, and try and hold them along this sort of line here, if we can. The terrain is not as easily defensible as it is in the west. It's very big. Got the Vistula here, which is quite easy to defend behind. Important though is that we take East Prussia as soon as possible in that war when it does arrive. 80 days left on this deficit. We should by now probably have enough tanks. Yes, we do. Okay, right. Let's start training a armored division. We're low on equipment. Oh, infantry equipment. Oh, okay. Yeah, well that'll sort itself out. They can start training at least. These are for 89. So this is the 1934 tank we're building currently. We're researching the 1936 tank. Hungary on the Axis. Okay, that makes things even more trickier. I'm going to sign this. Okay. So our border with the Axis is now the southern as well. This makes things even more difficult than they already were. Here's their factory. Infantry equipment for now, I think. Right, well, I'm going to invite Latvia. We might as well. For research bonuses, down to an additional research slot. 4-year plan. It gives me a military factory there, additional research slot here. There's also these fortification focuses. Gives me some more research bonuses as well. Air expansion, Polish shipbuilding, I'm not that fussed about. Baltic Alliance, that'll get Estonia into my faction. Gain national unity. Well, I want to use things like this. Let's go for construction technology bonus. And still building military factories where possible. Second Vienna Award has happened. I think that was down here, wasn't it? Hungary's now even more lengthy. Yeah, they won't join a faction at all, will they? Got divisions that can be deployed. Okay, so these guys, I've got 12 divisions. I think we deploy them here and they can form the basis for what attacks East Prussia in addition to armoured divisions as they get built. We are so thin on the ground though. Let's deploy them here anyway. That'll do for now. Having real trouble getting equipment. 69 days still. If you guys want to form a new army group, and we'll just drag you around like that. Oh, of course, we're allied to Lithuania as well, aren't we? So we can, so this front can go all the way around. That's good and bad. Gives us a wider front to attack from, but also means we got to supply more troops. I think what we'll do is we'll put our strongest armoured units here and just try and push and take Königsberg as soon as we can. Once we take Königsberg, they'll all be out of supply, and it'll be a matter of time. So they've got 4, 5, 6, 7. So if they will give me those expeditionary forces, which they probably will do, that's 7 additional divisions. We really do have to worry about Russia. See how it goes. I fear we probably might get our arse handed to us in this war, but we'll see. Especially with German troops now down here. I need to cover this southern front now at some point. we're going to do with this. 48 days still to go. And then we haven't got that long until they're going to get around to starting to attack us. We can order another light armoured division. How long have we got? We got till March till this one finishes. Support equipment, we've got quite a big surplus of that now, so let's, and that's with engineer companies attached to all my infantry divisions, but not artillery. Okay, how much artillery have I got? Loads of it. Can I attach them in line? And that would give me a deficit of 672. Okay, well let's give them support artillery for now. Yeah, that's going to be fine. And cavalry. They're only a 10 combat width division. I've got quite a lot of manpower. Once we've tackled this deficit, I'm going to expand the size of my cavalry divisions. I know it's only cavalry, but it's better than nothing. Or we try and amalgamate. Yeah, I don't know why these guys. There should be cavalry. I thought I changed the template to be cavalry. Only one. We might end up in a situation where we amalgamate the cavalry and armoured divisions and have less tanks per division, but larger divisions overall. That might work better. Okay, well we're going to have to pull the troops for this southern front from somewhere. Luckily this terrain is defensible, so we're going to need more mountain divisions. I think we'll hold a defensive line along here. There's not much that can be done, this is all plains. So mountains, they are a full-size division, 18 combat width, 9,800 men, needing 1,300 infantry equipment per division. That's a lot, unfortunately. We are surrounded by enemies, or what will shortly be enemies. And the Allies will lose, they always lose to Germany. France does anyway. Add political advisor. There's none here I want to add, so let's here. Armoured division attack. Got a free military factory, you can go straight onto there. We are yet to finish motorised. I think I might take a factory out of support equipment, add it to infantry equipment. That makes us low on steel, so let's reduce the priority there, like that. So how many provinces have we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I want to have at least 20 divisions that could be dug in along here. Where on earth am I going to get 20 divisions from? I need more. Got 6 here. They're destined for here, but I mean, to be fair, it doesn't look like Germany's actually got any troops here. You know, I can see all of these ones, see exactly what they've got there, but there's no troops here. So does that mean there are no troops there? I'm going to presume so, and I'm going to prioritise getting troops along here. We're not going to be the same colour as the army next to them. It will be green. And they need a general. We can have. Have I got a defensive one? I have. Okay, that's 9 divisions. Almost 1 per province. but I'm going to need to do more than that. So I've got 4 more to come, plus these 2 armour divisions. I can queue up another armour division, I think, safely. I'm going to queue up 2 more, just so we have a deficit to work down. That's going to take 56 days. 55. Okay, we've got a surplus in infantry equipment. Wonderful. So if I train up, I mean, it was mountain troops I wanted to get, wasn't it? They haven't got engineer companies. Let's give them that. Should we take them to 20 combat width? Potentially. I mean, giving divisions line artillery, that helps their defence significantly. Well, it goes up by 9. That's not all that much. And it should be. I should be looking at it like this. Huh? That leads to a lower defence than just having it as support. 258 defence. Support artillery takes us to 263. That takes us to 21. Huh. Yeah, I think that's 11,100 men. Is that the same size as my? It is the same size as that one. As those ones. Okay, well I'm gonna make these changes. No, it's going to cost us some equipment, but it's going to get more men in the field. Gives us a little deficit. I'm going to queue up some more. Let's have 3 of those, plus some more up here. Gives us a 7.6 thousand deficit. That's only 75 days there. We're churning them out now. 103 a day. That's not shabby at all. We are low on steel. It's only going to support equipment, which we have a comfortable buffer with. And I think we have pretty much everything we want. Except for support companies here. We want recon, we'll want engineer, and we'd want support artillery as well, I think. Even on my armour divisions. Okay, it's not 1939 yet, it nearly is. We can nearly get the first medium tank. It would be good to level up these support companies. What I'm going to do is get some better factory output going as good as we can. That's not going to be done for another 6 months, but yeah. Okay, so you can come down to this place now. I mean, I need to assign some troops. I know my allies are here, but they're not going to do anything. They can't be relied upon. Do you want to join the faction? They nearly do. Go on, Estonia, get in faction. Might as well. Romania? No, they're democratic. They won't do it in a million years. Yugoslavia are non-aligned. Oh, they almost will join my faction. They feel threatened by me. I don't even border them. I can invite Estonia now. Yugoslavia will be good because they do have a significant number of divisions. They might be a match for Hungary. Bulgaria, how about you? You nearly want to join as well. Greece are a little way away. Italy are not in the Axis yet. They're a long way off to be in my faction though. Okay, well, I'm going to leave this episode here. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.